Hello my beautiful Leos, welcome back to the channel. If you've been here before, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Priscilla Bernstein and I am a soul alignment specialist, and I'm here to give you Leo's August update. I'm a little behind. I had a lot of stuff integrating energetically into my field and into my life, so I was just letting everything land before I started to give of myself. I had to receive. So I hope you all understand. I hope you all have had a good August so far. Let's see what is in store for you, my beautiful Leos. Okay, what do my Leos have to look forward to this month, please, Spirit? Thank you. All right, so we got the Eight of Wands upright. What are the lessons that my Leos are learning this month? Ooh, we got a few. Let's see. We got the Three of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Swords all reversed. Okay, and what is the spiritual guidance? Thank you. We got the Eight of Swords reversed, and then the overall energy. Ooh, thank you. Three of Wands. Perfect. Let me pull some clarifiers for you all, and then we will get into your full reading and breakdown of what is in store for you, my beautiful lions and lionesses. We already had card fall, so let me grab that, shuffle this one more time. All right, can I get a clarifier for this Eight of Wands, please? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, we got the Star card upright. Can I get a clarifier for the second stack? Thank you, Spirit. We got the Page of Swords and the Emperor reversed. May I get a clarifier for this Eight of Swords, please? Thank you, Spirit. You guys, I can't make this shit up. You guys got Eight of Swords again, but upright this time. Double Eight of Swords on your spiritual guidance. So this is going to be interesting. And can I get a clarifier for this Three of Wands, please? For the overall energy, Spirit. What do my Leos need clarifying here? Thank you. The Two of Swords reversed. All right, let's get into your reading, Leo. Okay, so first and foremost, what you have to look forward to this month, we have the Eight of Wands. You guys are, this is your month. Happy Leo season. This is your time right now. We've been in Leo for a bit of time already, and we are coming up into the build and the peak of the Lionsgate portal, which peaks on 8/8. It started on 7/26, if I'm not mistaken, and then will end on the 12th, but it peaks on 8/8. And this is the Eight of Wands, okay? So this is all about signs and synchronicities and understanding that you are being given all the divine enlightenment you need. You are being given all the resources you need. It's time to pay attention, to open up to receiving more, to doing your daily practices, whatever that is, to get you really connected with spirit and source and your guides and angels, whatever it is that gets you connected to your higher self and to the quote unquote energy of all that is really going to help you see and understand the signs and synchronicities, the messages that you're receiving, understanding. This can come in so many different ways. This can come on a song on a radio. This can come as you're walking by a shop and hearing just a part of the song as you're walking by, and that one part speaks to you. Feel and wait for the thing to resonate or land. This can come in the form of angel numbers, like seeing 444, 333, 1111 on the clock, or somewhere else as you're driving, like a phone number that's like 9999, you know. So each of these angel numbers has a specific energetic imprint and means something different. So you can look that up on my Instagram. I have the angel numbers listed there under my highlights, but you can also look it up online as well and see what those mean. So pay attention if you're getting angel numbers, you're getting animal spirits coming to you. The other day I had an osprey, I like noticed it flying overhead and I was looking at it trying to see if it was an eagle or an osprey. And I realized it was an osprey, and all of a sudden I saw it release excrement. And as I saw it, I was looking at the timing, and I was like, oh my God, that's gonna hit my truck. Like, that is gonna definitely hit my truck, as it, like, I'm gonna meet that excrement as I'm driving down this bridge, you know? And sure enough, it was like splat. And so I would say I got shit on by an osprey, but ospreys are very much, you know, I looked up what the osprey animal spirit meant, and they're very much an omen of good luck and good fortune and things to come. And then any sort of bird pooping on you, I wasn't personally pooped on, but my truck was as I was driving, so I'm counting it, is about prosperity and luck and new opportunities and whatnot coming into your field. So just pay attention if there's an animal spirit coming to visit you, whatever that animal spirit is, okay? And then we have the star card, was your clarifier. So this is your time to really be the star of your own life. I mean, Leo, let's be honest. You are a star. You like all the attention on you. And this is a time to really live it up and to really understand that you cannot give if your cup is not full, if you are not paying attention to your needs and desires and wants, and you're trying to help other people get to where they're going, but you haven't gotten to where you want to go. It's time to really turn that focus inward on yourself and really focus on what you're building right now, what you are amplifying and putting your energy into, what you're nurturing, what garden you are really working on. Is it for somebody else or is it for yourself? Follow the signs and synchronicities. They're going to help align you to exactly where you need to be. Okay, so after that, we got the lessons that you're learning. We have the Three of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Swords all reversed. So the Three of Cups is all about like celebration and coming together. Maybe watch your amount of celebration. I know it's summer, but maybe curb your amount of outdoor time with others in the sense of partying and celebrating too much. I'm getting like maybe there's this necessity or need to just kind of clean your plate or go through a detox or something like that. There's something here around a cleanse, energetically, a cleanse in your space, a cleanse in your amount of people that you're hanging out with, maybe the company you're keeping. There's like a cleanse or something that's needing to happen. That's the word that keeps coming through, is cleanse. So maybe, you know, curbing your time outward to really feel into and understand if these people and these activities that you're doing are actually serving your greater good and where you're going, and if they're not, readjusting and pivoting accordingly. And so with that, the Ace of Swords reversed and then the Knight of Swords reversed. You know, he's hyper focused here, and the Ace of Swords is all about new thoughts, new ideas, new beginnings. It's like you're needing to do an overhaul. What I'm getting is you're needing to do an overhaul on how you think about things, on we've had a lot of really intense energy around I would say not so much judgment, but like there was an aspect yesterday that happened. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was, but it was very intense energy. Like I was ready to like block people and like cut them out of my life completely, you know? So there's this interesting energy in us coming into like there's some other conjunction with Venus happening right now. So with all of that, it's like we're really looking at how we love and how we show up for people, and when they're not showing up for us, there's this like need or necessity to clean house, okay? And so what I'm getting here, that cleanse, and then whatever's happening here with these new ideas and new ways of thinking, and then that hyper focusedness, maybe pull out of the microscope and try to broaden your perspective as opposed to just being like super hyper focused on what somebody's doing wrong, if you will, or what you are doing wrong, or where you have felt like you are I guess falling short in your life of your dreams and what you're wanting, okay? So with that, we have you guys got the Page of, no, the Knight of Swords is one up, sorry. Then you have the Page of Swords. This is a lot of sword energy. You guys have been in your head a lot. So it's time to come out of your head a little bit and drop in your heart. And then we have the Emperor reversed here. So when we look at all of this, so like there's a, like they were saying earlier, the cleanse the table, cleanse the, you know, clear the table and cleanse your all of your spaces. Like it's time to create a sanctuary, if you will, within your body, within your life, within your relationships. Like only the people that are really here, really supporting you, and that really feel like they are serving, you know, like yes, relationships are give and take, but if somebody's not showing up for you, at what point are you going to continue to keep giving and giving and giving, right? So this Emperor reversed here, it's like there's this need to, we don't want you to be on your high horse, but there's this need to really set a healthy boundary around what it is and is not okay with you anymore, and getting really clear on what that is, in the sense of understanding that your time is sacred, your energy is sacred, especially if you're really taking care of yourself. And when we tend to move out of that ideology and we kind of are being avoidant or disembodied or have somehow disassociated from our body and we're numbing ourselves, that's where we get into the partying and drinking and like just wanting to have fun. And but it's like, oh, is this actually really serving where I'm going and what I'm doing? And if not, it's like, okay, like where can I cut back on that? And then what can I do to really realign myself into the direction of where I want to go? And do this from a really healthy standpoint of being sovereign, being that king of your life, if you will. Okay, and so from here, this is where the spiritual guidance, where you guys got the Eight of Swords twice, once upright and once upside down reversed. So this Eight of Swords, like, I don't know if I've ever gotten, maybe I have, but like for these to be the only two cards that flew out and they're the exact same card, I don't think that has ever happened, that there wasn't other cards in there mixed in. But you literally got the Eight of Swords twice. And so with this Eight of Swords, this is all about self-infliction. This is all about putting yourself in a self-imposed prison. Like this is something that you have done and you need to take responsibility for. Nobody else is here to save you. You have to save yourself. That is what Spirit's saying. It's like if you're feeling like you are in bondage in some way, shape, or form, you have to get yourself out of it because you're the one that got yourself into it. Spirit didn't give me any other cards to work with here, so really this is the message that's being driven home. You have the power to get yourself out of whatever situation you are in that doesn't feel good, that isn't in alignment, that feels somewhat like an imprisonment. You are the only one that can get yourself out of it because it was self-created, okay? Spirit really drove that one home. That was some tough love for you, Leos. Okay, and so the overall energy, we have the Three of Wands and then the Two of Swords reversed. You guys are going to be making a decision this month, a really big decision that is going to come not more from a place of logic, but more from a place of like internal knowing, from a place of your heart, and it's going to resonate so deep within you. But there's going to be a lot of movement from that decision, and that movement is a good thing. If you're moving into a different direction, it's a good pivot, and when you do make that move, it's going to bring blessings. Like you see this guy here, he's like looking at the horizon, kind of like looking at his journey ahead, right? But the wand suit is all about fire. It's all about movement. And with the three, that's like the Trinity, like mind, body, and spirit is connected, and you are being led, you are being guided. It's like you're up here on the ridge right now, and you get to kind of see or get a overall view of the trajectory in which you're wanting to take. So whatever that choice is that you're making is going to come from a more heart-centered place, so don't try to logically think your way through it. Okay, I'm going to pull an animal spirit card now for you Leos. See what we got here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we got the tiger, the panther, and the fish. So interesting, you got two really big cats that are hunters, you know, they're very primal. So, and you guys are lions, the Leo sign, lion, lioness, you know, like this animalistic instinct is something that you're really going to need to tap into this month. It's so much more about, it's like, what Spirit's saying is there's no need to chase whatever it is that you want. There's no need to chase or quote unquote go after what it is that you're trying to create or that you're trying to make happen or that you're wanting to see manifest. There's no need to do that. When we think about big cats, when they hunt, they stalk. They're very quiet. They move very slowly and they are stealthy. And then they pounce when the opportunity is given or when the time is right, okay? So think about that in whatever it is that you're looking at creating or whatever it is that you're putting your energy and investment into over the last few months of the year of what you're wanting to see become manifest this year or moving forward in your life, right? So there's something here too about the panther being all black and then this tiger with the moon on its forehead. I feel like there's something that's happening at night. So maybe pay attention to your dreams. Maybe your dream states will be very active and maybe you're even feeling more nocturnal, like staying up later. Really pay attention to what's coming through in those evening hours when everything is like quiet and going to sleep. This may even be like you waking up before dawn when it's still dark out. Pay really close attention to like what you are thinking about and what is coming through in your conscious and subconscious mind, your intuition and instinct. What's coming through right before you go to bed and right after you wake up. So at these times when we are not quite in our like alpha delta brain waves yet, we are in theta and gamma brain waves, and this is when we can imprint onto our subconscious mind and we can start to create and rewire our synapses of our brain and write the narrative that's happening in our subconscious mind of what's being created in our reality. So there's something here around, you know how we talked about you taking some time off from drinking and partying and celebrating. There's this need, and like doing that cleanse, there's this need. What came through a little earlier is to get into your practices of connecting with spirit and source, to noticing what these signs and synchronicities and messages are, because you guys are going to be receiving a lot over the throughout the rest of the month, especially with this Lionsgate portal peaking. So with that, acknowledge you need to be clear. We can't be hungover, we can't be drunk, going to bed, or inebriated in any sort of way going to bed, because it blocks your ability to receive. And then when you're dreaming, you're having just, subconscious is like running rampant, and it's like more dreams as opposed to things coming through from your higher self and your guides and angels. So pay really close attention on creating that sacred space for yourself to really imprint on your mind what's happening right before you go to sleep, what it is that you're receiving. Maybe it's doing affirmations, maybe it's listening to binaural beats, maybe it's listening to something like binaural beats that gets you into a certain brain wave frequency, and then feeding yourself affirmations. They have a ton of this stuff on YouTube. Feeding yourself the affirmations of what you're wanting to create, or creating your own loop for yourself that you can listen to as you drift off to sleep. This could also be being really conscientious about what it is that you are engaging in right before you go to sleep and right after you wake up. If you are one that usually looks at your phone until you pass out, or watches TV until you pass out, or you wake up first thing in the morning and look at your phone and look at your email, or, you know, wake up and turn on the news, like maybe don't do that this month. Maybe just give yourself the spaciousness to sit and receive, be in meditation, be in quiet contemplation, and just allow whatever is coming into your mind to come in. Start slower, end slower. That's kind of what I'm getting with this nocturnal thing. Okay, and then we have the fish here, and look, there's another moon. So maybe there's something around this like crescent moon when we are either waxing or waning coming into, let's see where our moon is now. I don't know what my, okay. So we're at about half moon right now. And as it starts to wane down, or wax, no, it's waning down to the new moon. So as it wanes from the full moon that we had at the end of the month, as it wanes to the new moon, right before we get to the crescent, and right before we get to the crescent coming into the full moon at the end of the month, there may be some really potent energy for you guys to tap into. Okay, and so be like a fish. Allow yourself to be flexible. Allow yourself to move through water, to, you know, come to the surface when you need to. Find, you know, again, they swim around and they wait for the food to come to land on the surface, and then they snatch it. You know, like this is your time to kind of be an opportunist and to wait for your prey or those manifestations to come to you. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Okay, now I'm gonna pull an oracle card for you, my beautiful Leos. What oracle card or message do my Leos need this month for August? Thank you. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution. Expression. So this is an interesting one because, Leo, as you know, I mean, you guys, when you have something to say, you say it. And this is your invitation not to be scared of coming up and out and having that courage of really stepping into whatever this new version of yourself is. I feel like so many of you have been going through a transformation and have been really kind of cultivating these new ways of doing things, these new ways of thinking, these new ways of life. Maybe you've been trying things on for size, but it feels like you're coming into your own now. And so there's this necessity or need to share your voice, to share this new version of yourself with the world, and not let anything aligned with fear kind of get in your way here. And don't worry if you're going to be persecuted for that. Like, this is our time, I think, on the planet to really step into our own. And that's what this portal, this 8/8 Lionsgate portal is doing, is really harnessing us back into our truth and allowing us to come up and out in a more courageous way, to stand tall. And to, you know, this is the lifetime that we get to live where we don't have to be quiet, where we don't have to silence our voice, where we can come out and be exactly who we are. And even if we're being persecuted by the people around us, or cast out, we know that is just bringing us closer to our tribe. The more attuned and aligned we are to our vibrational frequency and holding our truth, that is going to be the beacon of light or the energetic pulse that you send out that will attract the right tribe for you. So it's time to come up and out, Leo, and really share your voice and what it is that you're stepping into and who this new version of yourself is. Okay, I'm going to pull one last card, which is going to be a moon card. What energy do my beautiful Leos need to hold in order to have this be kind of the best month of 2022? Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I just, out of the corner of my eye, saw another card that had flown out. Oh, it's a Three of Swords. I have no idea when this flew out. I did a reading right before this, so I don't know if it flew out then or if it flew out during your all's reading. But if any of you have been dealing with a third-party situation or have had kind of somebody in your relationship being nosy or like too many cooks in the kitchen, right? This is your sign to clean it up, to deal with it, and to literally, again, share your voice, come out of the cave, and allow yourself to speak your mind, to share your truth. And if it's meant to be, it'll continue on. If it's not, it will dissipate in whatever way, shape, or form it needs. But this is your moment to stand in your truth and to understand that you can't have these three people in your relationship. It's like a choice needs to be made, okay? All right. And then we have gratitude and will for your moon cards. So have an attitude of gratitude this month. If you're feeling low, if you're feeling like, you know, things aren't working out the way that you want, there is this moment in time where if we're just grateful for all the things that we have and all the things that are working out, and we focus our attention on the things that we are grateful for, where your attention goes, energy flows. So if you are grateful for all the things that you have, even if it's not a lot, just know that you will be given more of what you are grateful for. You will be given more of what your attention is being put on, okay? So good or bad, wherever your attention goes, energy flows. So make sure you're feeding the things that you're really grateful for and the nurturing relationships that you have in your life. And then we have will. So you guys are going to need a strong will this month. You are going to need to be very strong-willed in the sense of holding your boundary, in the sense of clearing up your life and doing whatever cleanse you need of any toxic energies, of any, you know, lower vibrational energies that just don't feed you or support you, any energies in your life that are not helping you get to where you're going. It's time to clean all of that up. So your will has to be really strong this month, and gratitude is the name of the game. Okay, Leo, I hope this was helpful. Please watch your other rising and moon sign. They will be posted very soon. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can book that down below. I also have a lot of courses that are getting ready to launch this fall, so you can look at my website and check those out. And I also have a Patreon if you want more from me at a fraction of the cost. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.